Okay, getting started. Our webinar
No,
today is.
I can't hear you well.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna try turning my mic up a little bit.
We can all hear him. The rest of us can hear him. There's something wrong with your microphone, or your speaker. So it's not the Cyber Seniors problem. It's an individual's problem.
Okay,
Yep, so you
thank
might
you.
just have to turn up the volume on your device.
But I listen him perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You perfect, man.
Okay, without further ado, we're going to get started. So our webinar today is about how to print from your device. So there's the possibility to print on multiple devices, which are computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones, whichever ones that you would like to use. Good printers to consider purchasing include Epson, Canon, HP, Samsung Express, and Brother is also a good one. You can find a good selection of printers at all types of different budgets at Best Buy. And the link to this presentation will be sent to you in an email from Cyber Seniors, so you can access these slides and the links in this presentation then. So looking at some of the pros and cons of printing from a device, there's short print runs and vibrant colors and good quality colors, inline finishing, and it's relatively low cost depending on the type of printer ink that your printer uses. And there's no gripper edge, and there's a convenient and quick turnaround that's much less time consuming instead of having to send your document to a library or a print shop. Looking at some of the cons, it simulates a PMS and it has a small overall paper size. Longer runs can cost more and cannot run dark colors most of the time, depending on the quality of your printer. It also has a belt drive and the quality of print may decrease. Now, to set up your wireless printer, the first thing you'll need to do is to put the printer within range of your wireless router. Usually that it's suitable if that's anywhere in your house. You can then power on the printer by holding down the power button. Then you'll connect the printer to your wireless network using the built-in menu system. Or for WPS printers, you'll push to connect, press the WPS button on your printer and your router within about 2 minutes of the initial press. An alternative method is to connect the computer to your printer first via USB, and this is better for older models, but note some really old models only have the capability to print via USB and not wirelessly. And then finally, for connecting to your wireless network, you also have the option to use a wireless setup wizard through the WLAN. And that's only if you're having trouble connecting through the methods mentioned before. And the last thing you'll need to do once your printer is connected to the network, you'll add the printer to your computer. But before you do this, make sure your printer and your computer are connected to the exact same wireless network. So on Windows, to do this, you'll go to the control panel, which can be found in the start menu, then the devices and printer section, and add a printer. For Mac, you'll go to the Apple menu, system preferences, and print and scan. And then you'll hit the little plus icon that you see at the top left of your screen there. So to demonstrate, we'll be looking at how to print off slides from webinars. To do this on a computer or laptop, you'll first go to Google Drive by following this link, and then click on the webinar presentation you want to print off. From here, you'll look at the top left corner of the screen where it has a little printer icon, and you can click on that, or you can click File and then click Print. If you don't want to click these buttons, you can use the keyboard shortcut Control and P for Windows, Command and P for Mac. Now a pop-up will ask you to save it as a PDF or a PPT file, whatever you would like. You can then press save and save it as a file to your device. You'll now be able to open it from the files on your computer through the File Explorer for Windows and the Finder for Mac. You'll then locate the file on your computer. Once again, click File, then Print. After you right-click File, a pop-up will arrive asking you to select the printer, number of copies, and more. When everything is as you want it, press Print. If you're not finding all the options here, on Windows, you'll have the option to click Advanced or More Options, and you should be able to get all the needed options there. Now to print from your smartphone or tablet, you can again download the Google Drive app from your desired app store. Click on the webinar presentation you'd like to print. And then you'll click on Settings, which are the 3 dots at the top right corner of the screen. You'll scroll down a little bit to the bottom of the screen and then click on Print. From here, it'll prompt you to select a printer. Again, your printer has to be connected to the correct Wi-Fi network that your phone is also connected to, and then click Print. And now we'll be looking at some alternative methods to print from your device. Certain printers support Bluetooth printing, which is particularly useful for Android devices that don't have the ability to AirPrint like Apple devices. So if you do have a Bluetooth printer, you can confirm that the printer's power is on and the Bluetooth indicator is lit, which will be usually a flashing blue little light. Make sure to switch on Bluetooth on your phone or tablet. To do this, go to Settings, scroll down and look for Bluetooth, then select your Bluetooth printer from the list of devices to pair with. And now, for useful for printing from Android devices only, this is not available on computers as of December or Apple devices. To do this, you'll connect to your network printer to Google Cloud Print directly if your device supports that. And if your printer supports Google Cloud Print, you'll be able to connect it to your Google account directly from the printer's built-in menu. You'll follow the prompts to log in with your Google account, but make sure this is the same Google account that is associated with your Android device. Now download the Google Cloud Print app on your device. This will allow you to access your Google printers from your Android, and you can download it for free from the Google Play Store. And now you can print from any Android app that you would like. So once Cloud Print is installed, you can print to your Google Cloud Print printers from any app that supports printing. And now AirPrint, which is a great feature for iPhones and iPads. So first thing is you have to determine if your printer supports AirPrint. This feature allows iOS devices to send print jobs directly to the printer. Look for the AirPrint logo on your printer or for an AirPrint option in the printer's settings menu. Some printers need to be configured to use your AirPrint first, and you can find instructions as to how to use this in the user's manuals. AirPrint printers will need to be connected to the same network as your iOS device, as mentioned previously. Well, open the app that you want to print from, but not all apps support AirPrint, but most apps from Apple and other major developers do. If you do come across an app that doesn't, simply take a screenshot of the content that you would like to print and you can access printing from your Photos app. You'll be most likely to find options in apps that can open documents, email, and pictures. Open the item you want to print. Use the app to open the document, picture, or email. You'll then tap the share button, which is a little square with an arrow going upwards at the bottom left of your screen. This will allow you to select your AirPrint printer. Make sure you're connected to the same network as the printer. You'll finally select your printer and tap print. Your file will be sent instantly to your AirPrint printer. And now we would like you to keep in mind that different printing manufacturers may have their own printing app, and these can be found in your app store. For example, Canon offers Mopria print service and Canon Print Inkjet for laser printers. Thanks for your attention for the presentation. Now we'll be doing a quick demo to show you how to print from your Windows PC. So once you have the content that you would like to print, so I have this slideshow here. You can access the slideshow as mentioned in the presentation from Google Drive. And once you're in Google Drive, you'll right-click on the presentation. And from here, you'll be able to download it to your device. And as you can see, it's converting it to a PowerPoint file automatically and downloading it to my device. I can then access the slideshow from my File Explorer in Windows 10. I can right-click on it and hit print. What this will do is send the file to your printer, and you would be getting a little notification at the bottom right of your screen. Right now, I just turned my printer off because I don't actually want to print it. But usually, you'll get a little notification here that tells you that the document has successfully printed, or that there was a problem printing and you may need to try again or troubleshoot the printer. You can also do the exact same thing by going to the File button at the top right corner of the open slideshow and then hitting print. All right, and now to print any other kind of documents that you may need. You can, again, from Google Drive, just do that exact same process once again, download it to your device, go to your File Explorer, and from there, print. But other than this printing, oh, see, here's that print notification error that my Brother DCP series printer wasn't able to connect to my device since I have it off. All right, and printing from any sort of web pages, for example, if you would like to print a news article, what you can do is access your desired website and use the keyboard shortcut Control-P for Windows and Command-P for Mac. This will open Chrome automated print window. And this is already pre-installed on your device. No need to do anything extra. Oh. Can everyone still hear me? I think my computer may have frozen.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I think my window just froze here. Sorry about that. Okay, so in the meantime, what I'll do is show you how to initially add printers to your device from the Windows settings menu. So what you'll do is open settings either from the start menu or if you have it pinned to the taskbar. And from here, you can choose devices and it'll open up a device menu. From here, you'll see your Bluetooth devices, but then to see your printers menu, you can go to the printers and scanners option right under on the left. And you can see the printers that are already installed on your computer. From here, you can click add a printer or scanner to add a new one, and it'll now search for printers and scanners that are again connected to the correct network. So as you can see, my Brother printer is added here, and I can manage the printer and change any settings or print a test page. Okay, now going back to going back to how to print from web pages or any documents that you get through your browser, you'll again open up the website that you would like to print from. Use the keyboard command Control P, and it'll open up the Chrome printing window. From here, you'll have the option to choose the destination. Oh, geez. This usually never happens. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I can just explain it verbally. So once you're in Chrome, you can use the keyboard shortcut Control P, and then you'll have the option on the left-hand side, as you saw, to choose the destination printer that you would like to print to. And you can hit print at the bottom right and change any settings you need to before that, like the custom page page quantity, the range of pages, and the grayscale versus color, depending on if your printer can print in color.